Hello everybody, it is I, You2Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing Not Chuck. That's right, this guy's name is not Chuck. Not Chet, not Chaz, not Charlie, not Chucky, not Chuck Meister. This guy is not Chuck. Not Chuck is such an iconic Cars character. He's the only Rusty's Pitty Mattel has ever made in the diecast line. Besides that weird tall pitty they put in playsets sometimes, but other than that, as a diecast, this is the only pitty. Now you might be thinking, isn't Not Chuck out this year? Why is he loose? Well, that's the tool cart variant. By tool cart, because obviously this guy came with the tool cart, he has the little tool gun. He also has blue eyes, and they're much bigger. So that release was extremely rare. The only time I ever saw it in my area was at a fair where someone was reselling him for 20 bucks. So obviously I didn't get him, but I really wanted Not Chuck. So I decided to just bite the bullet and get him online, but I decided, just in case, I would get the regular Not Chuck, which I much prefer because I like his expression more. This feels more like the actual character to me. Yeah, so I ended up with this version. He is a Nemo addict. He's a pneumatic. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a reference to Finding Nemo. A 2003 pneumatic forklift. He has the fork arms that all the pitties do. He has a funny expression. Of course, it's based on the iconic scene where he shouts at McQueen and says, "And my name is not Chuck!" Iconic. Has the Rusty's decals. Mine's a little chipped. Really interesting of note that he uses all these decals. Like, McQueen slapped the 95 all over him. No other pitty has this. And that's so interesting to me. Back. His angry face again. There's a look at the base. This is his original 2008 release, I'm assuming. Based on that. So you guys might know my friend T-Tor reviews Ty. And how in his recent Project 10K video, the search for Bruiser Bukowski, I needed Not Chuck because in the movie, Not Chuck is the main antagonist. But I didn't have him when we were doing filming, so what did I use instead? I made a Not Chuck out of paper. Yeah, you can see the resemblance is uncanny. I actually didn't remember him having the Rusty's logos, as you can see. I didn't put that on there. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, let's compare him to a more standard pitty. Here's a Thailand-made pitty. This is Luke Pell's work. He's now known as just Dinoco Pitty, though, for some reason. They, took away his name. I don't know why. It's a much different expression, but they're similar models. Or the same model. I think my favorite forklift model is the tall one, but I really like this one, too. It's so funny. And it's so iconic because of Not Chuck. So you can see, when these were made from China, the hats were part of the metal mold, but then they decided to not do that, which I think is better. I think it makes them look more like a hat and less like a lump. I guess it makes it harder to customize, or easier, depending. So yeah, there's the forks there. I had one other Not Chuck model. This is the Easy Auto Pitty. Classic. This was actually released, I think, the same year as his tool cart variant debuted. So yeah, you can see all the other racers just have their, all the other pitties just have the team logos, like the sponsor logos, not these bold, these night numbers, the 95s. Here's the tool cart. It's a tool cart. Not much to really say on it. It's pretty basic, but it's interesting. Here, of course, is McQueen. pretty much the exact same shade of red. Maybe a slightly lighter. Same numbers. Although his looks a little more orange. Here he is next to Mac. You see Mac towers over him. And I'm going to quickly compare him to some Plains pitties because I just remembered I have this guy, Ricardo, who has a similar design to Notchuck. Similar eyes, a similar color scheme, I guess, red. And Patch. Yeah. I guess I should compare the tool carts as well, China versus Thailand. I'm not sure if I'll get the tool cart version of Notchuck. Maybe I will. Just have both variants. Although I'd rather get the Vietnam My Name Is Not Chuck with cart because he has the gun, which is really nice. So yeah, that's all I have to say about My Name Is Not Chuck. Pretty iconic Cars character and one I'm super happy to have added to my collection. That's all I have to say for now, so I hope I can see you all around. Bye-bye.